A rogue and a gangster, Kim Jong Un statement on Trump in full. All right, guys, you ready? All right. North Korea's leader Kim Jong Un has once again upped his rhetoric against U.S. President Donald Trump. Here is his statement. The speech made by the U.S. president in his maiden address on the UN arena in the prevailing serious circumstances in which the situation on the Korean peninsula has been rendered tense as never before and is inching closer to a touch-and-go state, is arousing worldwide concern. Listen to Kim Jong Un talk like he a part of the world community. How would you know? How would you know, Kim? No, seriously, how would you know? Please don't cape for Kim Jong Un just because you hate Donald Trump. Come on now, guys. Come on, man. Come on, man. They sending people to concentration camps from what I understand. Anyway, he keeps on. He says, shaping the general idea of what he would say, I expected he would make stereotyped, prepared remarks, a little from what he had used to utter in his office on the spur of the moment, as he had to speak on the world's biggest official diplomatic stage. But far from making any remarks on any persuasive power that can be viewed to be helpful in diffusing tension, he made unprecedented, rude nonsense no one has ever heard from any of his predecessors. He been listening to Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's what I think he been doing. He's like, what'd you say, Hillary? Dangerous and dark. That's what Hillary said Trump's speech was, dangerous and dark. So when my wife calls me, it's special times, dangerous and dark. Oh, he starts off the next paragraph. Check this out. He says, a frightened dog barks louder. Oh, man. Kim Jong Un. Brother got skills. You write this? Go ahead, Kim. Killing it. You know what I'm saying? No wonder why Dennis Rodman and you are so close. Both of you are so literal or literary, you know? He goes on, he says, I'd like to advise Trump. Uh-oh. See, Kim, you locked away in North Korea, man. You don't realize that Trump don't listen to anyone. Nah, man, he doesn't listen. He's not going to listen to you. He ain't going to listen to his son, his daughter, his sons, his daughters, his advisors, his chief of staff. Nobody. He don't listen to anyone. It's Trump way or the bump way or the highway. But go ahead and try, Kim. I'd like to advise Trump to exercise prudence in selecting words and be considerate of whom he speaks to when making a speech in front of the world. Yeah, Kim, Mr. Kim, Your Excellence, I don't think he gives a damn. Nah, he just doesn't. He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? You telling him to choose his words correctly. If he could do that, he wouldn't be president. Come on, guys. He's only president because he didn't choose his words correctly. If he started choosing words correctly, his base would come for him. His base would be at his door right now. They would be lined up 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue all the way to New York. There'd be a long line. He says the mentally deranged behavior of the U.S. president openly expressing on the UN arena the unethical will to totally destroy a sovereign state beyond the boundary of threats and regime change or overturn of social system makes even those who with normal thinking faculty think about discretion and composure. Oh. You gotta get that one to Kim. Yeah, you gotta get that one to Kim. Yeah. It's something when a guy who shoots off ballistic missiles, testing flight patterns of missiles, and allegedly feeds his dissenters to dogs alive, explodes people, fires rockets at people, like as punishment, would make Trump seem over the top. But he succeeded in this paragraph of making Trump seem, a little too extra. His remarks remind me of such words as political layman. Goodness gracious, y'all. That's a good one. Oh, he says his words remind me, his remarks remind me of such words as political layman and political heretic, which were in vogue in reference to Trump during his presidential election campaign. After taking office, Trump has rendered the world restless through threats and blackmail against all countries in the world. He is unfit to hold the prerogative of supreme command of a country, and he is surely a rogue and a gangster fond of playing with fire rather than a politician. Oh, snap. He got you there, Donald. Got you there. Got you there. Yeah, you know, when Ivanka read this, it's like, well, Dad, it's got a point there. It's got a point. It's got a point. All right. His remarks, which describe the U.S. option through straightforward expression of his will, have convinced me, rather than frightening me or stopping me, that the path I chose is correct and that it is the one I have to follow to the last. Now that Trump has denied the existence of and insulted me and my country in front of the world and made the most ferocious declaration of war in history that he would destroy the DPRK, we will consider with seriousness exercising a corresponding highest level of hardline countermeasure in history. Action is the best option in threatening the dotard who, hard of hearing, is uttering only what he wants to say. As a man representing the DPRK and on behalf of the dignity and honor of the state and people and on my own, I will make the man holding the prerogative of the supreme command in the U.S. pay dearly for his speech, calling for totally destroying the DPRK. This is not a rhetorical expression loved by Trump. I am now thinking hard about what response he could have expected when he allowed such eccentric words to trip off his tongue. Whatever Trump may have expected, he will face results beyond his expectations. I will surely and definitely tame the mentally deranged U.S. dotard with fire. Oh, a dotard is an old person, especially one who has become weak or senile.
Oh, snap! Oh, snap!
Oh. Well. So synopsis, people, synopsis. What do you think about that? What do you think about Kim Jong Un's response? I think Kim Jong Un is an educated man. He's a man who has a good command of language. I don't know if he wrote that himself or not, but whoever wrote that put together a pretty sound argument, and in some ways did call Donald Trump out on his rhetoric, his style, his layman. That was good. Layman is true. And that he did not come off as a politician and not a professional politician. And I guess I understand why, a man would be upset about someone saying I will destroy you and all your people, And I get that, I get that totally. And I kind of get what Trump's trying to do, which is punk Kim Jong Un. It's hard for the Republicans because Trump has made himself a Republican, though I didn't think he was a Republican, but maybe now he is. I don't know what you call him. I think I'd rather just call him just Trump, right? But the Republican Party spent a long amount of time criticizing Obama for being too soft. So when tested, Trump, I don't know, maybe he wanted to appear more aggressive. You can't say, Obama was weak and then you come in and be Mr. Diplomatic. But I don't think diplomacy is a strong point of Trump. So it's possible that the world will have to adapt to the bumbling machismo of Donald Trump and see it for what it is. It's who he is, I believe. I don't think it's a show. I just think he's used to having things his way. Just like Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un, see, that's the thing that I don't want it to be missed on this conversation. Kim Jong Un is a tyrant, man. This guy don't have conversations with people. You think everyone's been calling Trump a fascist for so long, and he's only been in office a few months, that they forget there are some real fascists around. You know, fascist is like, I don't know, getting rid of the Patriot Act. That's fascism. But no one called it fascism. Well, at least not enough people called it fascism. Us progressives tried to call it fascism. You mean they could just come lock me up and not charge me? Well, they do that all the time in North Korea. That's how they get down. Whole family gone. Did you open a Bible? Bye. Bye. I mean, forever. Bye. You know? Did you speak ill of Kim Jong Un? Bye. And 6 people that look like you. Just because you remind me of the guy I said bye to who said something that about maybe I shouldn't wear this tie. Bye, everybody. All y'all, bye. You know? They worship this guy. As unhinged as Trump is, and as unhinged, well, not as reserved, like passive-aggressive that Kim Jong Un is, and I'm guessing because I don't know this guy. I don't know either one of them. And I haven't, you know, some things could be propaganda. But I think that both of them want to live. That's what I think. I think they got a lot of cool stuff, and they would like to live. They would like to live longer. He would like to, it's a lot of shows that Kim Jong Un won't let his people watch that he likes watching. You know? So I don't think he wants to lead the earth, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? Now, he's an atheist, and everyone in the country is an atheist. They have to worship him like God. You understand what I'm telling you? You understand? All right. You got that? Now, Trump may have he definitely has an ego problem, right? Egomaniacal to a large extent. But there is no one more ego-driven than the guy that says you can't worship anything except me. That's ego, guys. Come on, give that up for ego. That's what you would call ego. So, like I was saying, guys, I'm not too worried about this talk. Hopefully, both are sane enough to know that we should strike some type of agreement. Now, the sanctions, I left this out. The sanctions that were leveled against Kim Jong Un today, them joints is horrific. And yeah, I said joints, all right? That means things, those things. Horrific, all right? Like, and there was already some sanctions on them. Now they're going to punish anybody who trades with them. And that could be anyone. But Trump says this is only for North Korea. It's not to hurt China. But it will hurt anyone who trades with North Korea. We got sanctions all the way around the board on this guy. That's going to cripple his labor. That's going to cripple his trade. And it's also going to cripple his technology. And what they want for him to do is to lay off with the nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So what's going to happen, I'm not too sure about it, but I'm not going to lose sleep about it. I hope you don't either. They're talking the tough talk, and let's hope it stays at that level, and I believe it will. I believe that they're both posturing, and I say I'm impressed with Kim Jong Un's response. So give it up for that, even though I don't agree with him or Trump. All right? All right.